It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Ahead will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Extra receivers don't spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to throw. Diaz. Wide open receiver complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here.
10 seconds.
On first down, they go to the ground attack. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. He stayed afloat for a second there after the first wave of contact, but that was going nowhere.
Yeah, what did he tell us in pregame? I just don't want to get my feet stopped initially when I'm trying to make a run. That's exactly what happened there. Unfortunately, as you noted, got away a little bit from the first one, but the wave swarmed him under.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Room here to run. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Packers are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
You ain't getting no more freebies.
The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They start the drive with Matthews. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
On the set.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On third down, McAllister. And that is incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Diaz. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Diaz. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Diaz now to throw on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield with man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back.
Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. This is Matthews. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, they set the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Operating from the gun, McAllister. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. A throw over the middle taken in. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On the run, it's Matthews. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Coming right, this is Matthews. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the...
Touchdown, Bears! From 3 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They run. Matthews. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McAllister. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Touchdown! From 13 yards out. And the Bears have taken the lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Diaz on third down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now Diaz on first and 10. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Here's Diaz on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Diaz. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And he'll back up a few steps as he'll make the fair catch at about the 8-yard line. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's got room. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field. And they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield, hit you little people.
Good run there. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
We see this route all the time.
That ain't Clemens.
It feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football. And that's exactly what happened there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
You probably roll. You just throwing it up. Do it, then you do it.
And their deficit a little bigger than it was at halftime. Is that touchdown going to go change the thinking a little? Urgency has to start setting in. You can't go 3 out and run the risk of going substantially. But you have to do it without pressing. Because pressing, that'll lead you to bigger errors. One back he'll get the carry. He's embedded after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage. But it's been a tough game. Every time he comes out, somebody's there defensively. It's the same case on that play. Throwing his Diaz to throw on 3rd down. Quickly here, that's complete. And it's tagged. Reaching up for the free safety, smells a stumble and the yard short. Now the Bears are looking to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here. They're going to try and throw.
Lock! Motherfucker! You keep saying, who you do is throw it up. Why you can't just throw it up? Because your DB's is full.
And that makes materializing their first down. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, anything might have been open there. This was closing pretty quickly. Because the defensive front They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held his spot, and stacked him up.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. A great job, Charles, just to hold on to that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is. If you're going to gain the offense, you're going to have to go there and start the read. The eyes of that play, stepping out in the middle of the field, and really making a big hit. Did not get free. But boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
Now Harrison Bunker for the field goal try. From the right edge, it's a 41-yard attempt. Bunker's kick here is good. So the starting field position is terrific following a surprising turnover on downs, but the Eagles hold 3 points.
Since the stadium, that captain has a best opportunity.
After the field goal, here's Bunker to kick it away. And this will be a touchback Gazette sales for the inline.
Throw it up, man, like I do. If it's that easy, throw it up, Papo.
I kind of feel like they reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to go out and pressure,
Hit them, boys. I knew he was going to do that too.
Operating for the gun, Diaz. He's got it complete. He's going to get this down at the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here for first and 10, right down at the 45. Play action, Diaz. Finding a safety out there. That's complete.
Oh, you think you foul, son? You gonna chip it with your running back? That's what I like. When I got you as you throwing it to that bum as your savior, game over.
Inside the red zone here. Look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Good defense.
This defense to charging again. It's the 2nd and 15. From the shotgun, he'll lift the throw.
What?
He's got his man on the crossing route. That's a Packers touchdown.
This nigga did a drag route. JB, that should have been a pick. Keep doing your cheesy drag routes, man. So you got Madden bullshit. I throw my shit up, man. A touchdown, though. Lucky, that should have been a pick. But I ain't gonna cry, ain't you? Put that man back on, B. Throw it to your running back all night.
Bounces back in the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 for the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And not much to speak of. Called a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to floor from his inside spot and stop down middle of the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 26. It's a short one here. Quickly to his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Matthews. And they can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Sometimes those are right. You got to be able to improvise with the whole stuff you're supposed to do. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that you could do. It was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be an idiot on Mike Night idea, and you run into a top guy.
He'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Two catches down this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because the teams
You saw that pass.
they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode. Really trying to hammer down and finish this off.
2 yards on the carry there, it'll be second down.
So where all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. McAllister. He's got his big tight end over the middle. Complete.
Night, night.
Great effort there. The second touchdown on the night. And the Bears are moving closer to a game now. The NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4-4 lead. Extra point by Broncos on target. And I think there's a 3-score game now. The lead goes to 17. From a corner yard, Steve Wood right around the end zone. And he stopped right around where he would have been and gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Packer offense ready to get their 2-line underway. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round, hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with the 1st and 10. He's going to be intercepted for the 5th time thus far. And the Bears are going to take possession. That's not 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you get an interception. Do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way with 5 interceptions early? Learn from them, you can't wait later. Everyone Peyton Manning through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turned out for him?
I think okay, he's a guy on the commercial.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. It's Matthews again, the workhorse tonight. Down to the 25. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Brandon, I gotta think this offensive line is going to get some smiles on his faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practice with this back in training camp. They're going to be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world to the challenge.
Into the red zone just inside the 20. 2 catches now as this divisional round matchup.
Computer lit. QB lighting you up.
Here's Matthews. And all down inside the 5.
That's what your all-out blitz.
It's Matthews. And he will push his way forward down about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. McAllister. Yes, this man is Chicago touchdown. A great play there. Saying his best for the Browns was his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bears continue to show their ways to play at home in the postseason as they have an early lead.
You thought I was gonna lose to a fucking Mexican. You bugging.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Well, the yards are too deep. Here comes the return.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Where we stand down the fourth quarter, this is pretty much out of reach. And guys, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. He's complete.
My fault.
It's a big play there for Green Bay. 62 yards. A real field flipper there off the secondary. First down in the red zone. This pass is going to wind up incomplete. That incompletion is not surprising the way that this one is gone, and the frustration body language is evident everywhere. This team, they really put the ringer in this one. And second and 10, what will the throw together? And intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession here.
You can't quit in the playoffs. Because the playoffs, man. Fuck.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl. And we've got a classic in store between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And no running back on the opening kickoff from about 2:25. Reps like those, they're not being on the line. Keep it short and square and give your teammates time to fight to the ball and look at that game. On second down now, McKnight. swung right near the line of scrimmage.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
That's pretty solid as a catcher's position. He knows he's trying to get the top, especially against the big guys in the middle of the city. It's got to be right where they want.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. It's going to be a first down. Fourth down. Pass interference.
And everyone works hard on third down. That's usually money down the field. It intensifies when it's a fourth down. You can get it done. You think you can get it done. Still pass interference. Gives them a second down.
Just to get another pick up there. And we got the 2nd and 9. They're plenty of track waiting for him up the middle. But give credit, Chuck barely went through anywhere. Fortunate to get a yard out.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. White. And the position going to be for 4 yards. Well, they'll take a lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard because their quarterback's got to wake up, start playing defense, and have a lot better after throwing a second interception. And now what's doing there, maybe a yard out to the 2-3.
Now that's a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Second and 9. Back to throw. McAllister. Huge play there for Chicago. And even 50 yards. Again, outside to Matthews. And just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 4 yards. That's the right. He's going to get it 6. Looking to throw. McAllister. It's complete.
And he's going to take a shot.
Nice job. Execution's right there. Put him on the right side. Goes right across. The ball is in his hands and make his way over for the catch.
On first down. Matthews. And it dropped it about the
and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defensive column.
To throw on 2nd down. McAllister.
Gets this down inside the 4. Goes out of bounds. So the completion goes 6 yards. And this will line up being a 3rd and 3. Here's Matthews. And he will be close to a first down as he runs into the wall right on the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and he leads to a 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal line. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. Butker's kick really is good. So a lot of guys get some down inside.
That would have made the decision tougher, and I think they would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the throw. That was a smart move.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, with the interception last time out, they didn't feel like they were going to have a sustained drive and limited points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yeah, some things they built because they got some play calls on one. Now, they've got to build another drive. And by the way, the last one.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down.
And I think this is what we'll see more as this game goes on, because with this speed, they want to get the ball in some space. I saw drives just like this. They want to get the ball and run under the catch. Good job there.
And he tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. 15 yards for the Lions there, first down. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now a hand off of the middle. McNally. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended run. And the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming a real body this guy. Every carry is doing some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure when he's going to get a run up and tackle him.
And this will be complete. Too much contact on the line, and it's going down. That's a strong running there as he's down short to the end zone. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Exactly what they need right there. They need to use this ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Right back to him on first down. And they'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 40 on first down. We'll set up on second and 7.
Right back to it.
The previous carry looked pretty good at that.
Maybe should have tapped that second back.
Second down for the inside. It's incomplete.
Just need to have just a second marker. Couldn't compare the passes to second for the Johnson in the defender.
To throw on third down. Weiss. That is wrapped up. Take it down.
Yes!
It's no good. And it's down to quarterback down by 3. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Their drive last time it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches are going to short field goals. Right to them. That's not how drives are supposed to end. It's supposed to be 6 up the board. That's a consolation prize. Like, go to the county fair. You don't get a big stand on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
And they get him down before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. That's a first down. They'll try the left side. Matthews. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to second and 4.
From the line to the guy, that was a well-executed touchdown by the offense. With 2 shots to get the first. You can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want, and try for some bigger yardage.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Nigga.
It's up and good. Here's Butker on to kick it away.
They'll just sit on this one, and he'll come out to the 25.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the way the last drive ended was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going.
Intercepted. And the Bears are taking possession of the ball. Brandon, you got to drive through the win. It can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there. And he gets it inside the 10 now. That's a gain of 16 to set up first and goal.
Now again, right side. Matthews. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice pick up 6 there to get closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal.
Seven.
They'll try again. Taking it in from 40 yards out. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And he 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it'll come out to 25 as he moved on that attempt to return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail on the road in the playoffs. Great combination as they got the first and 10. And they get the job before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down. Back to throw. White. Complete. It's Sullivan. And it brought down just shy of 40. Back-to-back good plays out on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. White. And he'll just get rid of it.
And now the common side, at least on this drive. A momentary setback though for this passing game that hadn't been moving well this series. Good thing for them though. Still 2 yards to connect. And try to cover for a first down.
Here's a throw. Running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 35-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them for 34. They're searching 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, White, and for the fourth time today, it's an interception. The 40, 20, 10, and the score.
I'm gonna push your ass.
And now the kick is away. And he'll just take a seat in the clock to get it to 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being part of this team. Had one tell me once, I'm going to touch patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if I can get that patch,
What's up, yo? How you doing?
and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Weiss. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. A loss Impressive 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
It was cold.
Whenever you get an opportunity.
Now I'm about to have fun with this nigga.
Analytics will tell you. Try and score when given the opportunity.
Trying to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
One thing you see out of the tight end is good concentration with the balls in the air. I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
It's complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go in the fourth half.
La 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 la.
Going right from him here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down. No problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh second down. Continue to move the ball.
Woo!
58 yards. And the Bears continue to show why it pays to play in the postseason as they have their lead. Extra point comes as a turnover. And that's all here since first half.
Ring number 5, Dynasty. Wait, right at halftime, we'll play MLB.
You're down multiple scores less than a minute left to get the practices of they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something in this one. Deep has a long way to go. Just short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to after drive and see if they can get some right down there. 3 yards to pick up there.
Back my shit up.
Final shot for the break. White. He's going to wind up in there now. And my goodness, another interception.
I told you, I pulled Kool-Aid on him, he's fooled.
So we reach halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we get into 2-0, John Coach has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime, we are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gould. The Dallas Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half underway in the NFC Championship game. This series here in Orlando. Ultimately, John gets inside to the 25-yard line as he's struck to the 23. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And I think here with the lead seating, they have to resist that temptation of looking ahead. Would you agree? Absolutely, I would agree because they know the stakes. They know where this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's been phenomenal. They were better to achieve the first half, but they do know that this is the toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to get prepared for them to fight it out all the way. And a few extra in the second half as well. They need to stand on guard. Brandon, pro defense in this situation would have been the days that coach would have picked it off. Okay, so he gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication as he tried to cross each zone. You see how he communicated there is as an fantastic defense.
What the fuck I want, D?
So 39 now, come up on first and 10. Matthews up the middle. Up to the 45 to the 44. 5 yards yards is the tally on first down. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun.
McAllister. That's going to be intercepted. As these guys will set up shop in the field at the 30-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Bears. They come up first and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
He sets to fire deep. That is intercepted at the goal line.
Get that white boy out of here.
Just shy of 12. People are not a whole lot is going right from this defense in this ballgame. But that's something right there. It's still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is. It definitely shows there's some fight still left in him. Hasn't been bad.
Fuck out of here, man.
Sometimes we need a little help finding our way home. You know, spending time with family and traditions are so important during Christmas time, and I feel like a huge way that my family does that is cooking and baking together. We unfortunately lost my aunt, who was one of the crucial members to our family. We were just talking about how we can keep this spirit alive, and I think a lot of that is through the stories that we tell and the traditions that we continue, and so whether that's now making tamales in the kitchen with Luellas and having that true family time. So I think it's really special on Christmas to speak with family.
Especially now that our families are evolving, right? So as you guys know, we're married. And so spending Christmas with Sarah, my wife's family, is just so special. Like I can see how she grew up and how she celebrated Christmas. And it's so beautiful that you have a daughter, Kaya, and I'm excited to do the same thing with her, where she now gets to have her own memories about Christmas. And my wife Lee and I get to usher her into what some of these transitions.
We may not have our actual families right now, but you are all family to me. I chose family.
Listen, man. I'm obsessed with the letters. And I'm realizing all of them are gifts to us. They show us what the holidays are actually about. Oh, yeah, right? That's not special. Oh, yeah. You should read it. Yeah, that's right. It's from Acapella, an acapella group that loves the holidays as much as we do. Happy holidays, Pentatonics. We've always felt like music has the power to bring people together, especially during the holidays. And that's why we love your holiday albums. Can't wait to hear more. Love, Acapella. They're right. I mean, look at all these letters from all over the world. You know, we really get the chance to bring people together.
Yeah, it just shows that we all have so much in common, no matter where we are. I mean, look at us. We all come from different backgrounds and different holiday traditions that
Mr. Miyagi.
and make them big harmony. And that's the real magic.
I have a feeling we're all thinking the same thing. It's a small world. I mean, it's a small world.
Let's just give him this. If we didn't get locked in that room, we wouldn't have been able to make the album.
Yes.
What are you gonna do? For food. Like I called it.
What do I want?
I think you gonna order something? I ordered food yesterday. I came straight home and I went in the tub to soak. My body was hurting me.